Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Wow. Have you seen recent pictures of Prince William? He's actually looking like he's lost some weight. And now I'm beginning to wonder if the whole beard thing is to make so we don't notice it in his face. But he was wearing a suit jacket and it was from the back, and you could actually see his shoulder blades sticking through. And it looked like it was just hanging on him. So I've got the Antique Anatomy Tarot on the tarot table. I want to see if there's something up with Prince William, and I want to see if it's something we should be concerned about, or he's just had a very stressful year, um, and it's affected his eating habits. Let's just see what's going on with Prince William. Prince William's health. I don't think I've ever done a reading on his health. He's always looked amazingly healthy. He seems to be, in general good shape, looking after himself, trim. Let's see what's happening with Prince William. Is there anything at all? Right? Let's just ask if there's anything at all. So with this deck actually shows body parts. And when I'm doing a health reading, I look and see what body parts are prevalent more so than, what the cards actually mean. Like pentacles are bones and teeth. Wands are your muscles and your energy levels. Cups, of course, are hearts and your interior organs, your blood circulation. And swords is your brain, which includes stress and mental illness, like depression, your nervous system, and your lungs, generally. So let's see if anything at all comes up for Prince William. His health. Wow, the Hanged Man in reverse. Maybe he's just being too active, right? So this is whole body. So see what I mean? This is your whole body. I'm wondering if he's just being too active. The Hangman upright would be, well, he's not being active. So I wonder if he's just so busy, he doesn't have time to eat. Wow, Knight of Coins. So there we have, see what I mean? Like now we have a skull. So is that, stress? Ooh, the High Priestess. Stress. Or, right? Skull. Wow, Knight of Swords in reverse. I think we found somebody who has a hell of a lot of stress on their mind. And the Emperor upright. Interesting, we have two whole bodies here. And we also have the lungs are indicated here. I think this guy is, let me move that in closer so you can see the detail. Ooh, there we go. I think that we've got somebody who's extremely stressed out, possibly about his father. Maybe he's just so busy, he's skipping meals. Let's see here. Wow. Queen of Cups in reverse on top of the Knight of Coins. Well, that's his brother and his mother. So there's part here that it's his brother and his mother. Maybe it's something that he promised his mother. He feels responsible for his brother in some way, but obviously these cards showed up right away. Wow, the moon in reverse on top of the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is the moon. So this is a lot to do with his mother. The mother energy, and look at the skull. I think this guy's stressed to the max. Suit of Rods. And of course that's passion. That's a boner. I'm sorry to be so crude. I better edit that out. That's a phallic symbol there. So I wonder if that's his only sense of release. His passion hasn't gone, that's for sure. Wow. Judgment. Again, look at the themes we're getting: whole body and skull. Calming tonic, the King of Cups. So this is definitely about his family of origin, his father, his brother, and I'm wondering if he's being pressured to give his brother a second chance by his father. Ooh, we also have a lot of purple here, and purple is spirituality, it's intuition, it's also royal family. So it might be his duties. What's one here? The Hierophant in reverse. So this is interesting to me because this is like the bones here, the Hierophant in reverse. I think he's got so much pressure. I'm not getting that the pressure's from his wife. I'm not getting that it's from his children. I'm getting it's from his brother, his father. I'm not saying his father is giving him pressure. I'm saying like he's thinking of his father and he's thinking of the roles that he has within the royal family, the firm, not the family. He's just a son and a brother and a cousin and a nephew, etc. But with the firm here, I think there's some stresses going on. I did that reading about who bought a place in Portugal, and it looked like it was Charles, and he bought it for Harry, and William showed up very angry about it. What's the underlying here? Wow, temperament in reverse. This guy is stressed to the max. Like, honestly, he is so stressed. He actually really should take up some form of like running or something to burn off this energy, especially with the Ace of Wands here. He needs something. And look at more justice in reverse, more brain activity. And here's the Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you know what? His stress. Oh, the Lovers in reverse, his heart, and the Ace of Cups in reverse, and the King of Wands in reverse. He really needs to I think he's keeping a lot of this from Catherine. I think that he's trying to not burden her with anything. We've done many reads that he does not want her to go back one day sooner than she needs to. So I think that he's carrying a lot of stress of what's going on in the royal family. He's not sharing it with her, right? We have the rods in reverse, or wands, Two of Wands in reverse. And look at this. Also, his heart and his mind is not connected. So here's his mind, here's his heart. There's no connection there. I think he's running purely from his mind. And what's interesting about that, as a Cancerian, this is his Ace of Cups here, he really needs to balance that out. And it's interesting because the Lovers is Gemini, and he's on the cusp of Cancer and Gemini, and he's having a very difficult time bringing his heart and mind it together. And I think he's running just from his mind. The things aren't fair. And I'm almost getting a sense that he's what in the States they call a lame duck leader. So it's the time between the election and the inauguration. Yes, there's a president, but they really can't do a lot because a new president is coming in. And I'm getting this feeling that I'm not saying he's a lame duck. I'm just saying that same kind of thing, that, there's this space between his dad being king and him being king. And there might be some things that he wants to change or do, and he can't here with the King of Wands in reverse. He simply can't. And just out of respect, he doesn't want to step on his father's shoes or, and I think that's with anything. You just kind of have to wait your turn. And in some respects, it's really stressing him out. This man has stress up the yin yang. And I'm thinking with the whole body here, because remember the hangman is in reverse, so he's actually upright. And this one, and with the ace of rods, I think he needs to exercise this out. I think he needs to maybe jog it out, work it out. There's something here with muscles and the passion and kind of balance his heart and mind. It's definitely, look at this, is just a big X. Mind and heart are not congruent. And when that happens, you become out of balance, and whatever you're ignoring will really cause you problems. So you think, if you're living in your head all the time and you're ignoring your body, well, before you know it, your health problems become your biggest problem. If you're living in your body all the time and ignoring your mind, then all of a sudden, you might have depression, or you fall behind on your at work. You stop thinking, that kind of thing. If all you think about, that's your well, right now for all of us, you're like your California surfer dude, right? You're just always worried about your body, or a bodybuilder, you know, me lift weights, or, a hockey player, me shoot puck, right? You get that kind of dumb jock persona. So that's why it's so important to be balanced in your life. And I think what we're seeing, he's so much in his mind, he's ignoring his body, and his body is screaming, like by losing weight, etc. So it's showing up in his body that he's living all this stress in his mind. And it's interesting because we have the heart here, and Ace of Cups is the heart, and there is a heart on here. This actually, he could be setting himself up for heart problems. He actually could, based on these cards, could be setting himself up for heart problems. And it's not uncommon for people in their 40s to have heart attacks. I knew a couple. I knew the youngest one I grew up with, he was 39 and he had a heart attack. So, you just get into this stress and you don't pay attention to your body, and your body's going to bite back. And a lot of heart attacks are induced by stress. Now, I'm not getting like he has any kind of high blood pressure or clots or anything like that. I think he needs to do some breathing exercises. And when you exercise, you naturally have some nice deep breaths. I really think he needs to pay attention to his body, or he is going to end up with heart problems. And that's a really huge warning for him. Yeah, it's all stress, man. It's all stress. He's done nothing to relieve this stress. And I think by blocking Catherine from some of the stress he's going through in regards to the royal family, to protect her from not going back to work so soon, maybe he just needs to share that with her too. Yeah, the stress is going to directly affect his heart. Oh boy, oh boy. Anyways, please don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed this type of reading. Not the outcome, but you know what? Forewarned is forearmed. Like, I'd love to sit down and show him this and go, what are you doing? But please take good care of yourself. See you online. Bye for now.